This is the future.
A few days ago, Digital Extremes announced the upcoming new N-Canon weapons slated for release in the Echoes of Juviri update. It's safe to assume that the update will be after Wisp Prime, and they have said that instead of disrupting the weekly N-Canon rotation, they will just add the new set of N-Canon to the vendor named Cavallero in the Zariman ship, and make it purchasable with Platinum. Yes, you have heard it right. These new N-Canon weapons are purchasable with Platinum, and you can take advantage of the Wisp Prime update first to gain lots of Platinum by selling the new Prime parts, so you would not can just purchase all the new N-Canon weapons through Cavallero directly. Take note that these are built-in Canon weapons and you don't have to farm resources just to craft it. Now, there are no exact unit prices for how much Platinum will one new N-Canon weapon sell, but there are pieces of information data mined that reveals the evolution form of each N-Canon weapons, plus the perks on each tier. In this video, we will not just be discussing the different evolutions, but I will share with you my opinion on how you should build a new N-Canon weapon, and what can you expect from the new N-Canon weapon. Use this as a preparation guide for advanced knowledge on each new N-Canon weapons. Okay, let's start this with the Unku. The Unku is a puncture-focused Tenno scythe whose design is aesthetically derived from Paris. In its N-Canon form, it will fire an energy disc on the heavy attack, similar to what we have right now in the Tenet Aegis mechanic. I'm still not sure, but somehow I'm sensing that the disc will have an innate element, and there's a possibility that maybe, just maybe, we could see a Zenistar-like disc with this new N-Canon melee. It's just a wild guess, but it could be possible. At the moment, we still don't know what are the perks for its Evolution 2, but the perks for its Evolution 3 and 4 are leaked. For its Evolution 3, you can pick either combo timer paused when holstered, movement speed buff, or the heavy attack wind-up speed buff. And for its Evolution 4, it will have the option to increase status chance, crit chance, and status chance, and probably, the unknown perk will be something that will increase crit chance and crit damage, or a specific perk that will combo well with the heavy disc mechanic of Unku on its N-Canon form. Next, we have the Gamaka, which will get a projectile vortex that will suck in enemies and explode after a while, likely akin to Proboscis Sinos or Tenet Plinks. Just like the Unku, its second evolutions are still unknown, but the data miner managed to leak the Evolution 3 and 4 of the upcoming N-Canon Gamaka. For its Evolution 3, you can choose between reload while holstered, plus range, or increasing magazine capacity. And for its Evolution 4, it's the typical increase in critical chance, critical damage, or status chance. I just hope that the plus range of this weapon will apply to its N-Canon form. As we all know, if it's like the Tenet Plinks, then the suction will not be as good as the Proboscis Sinos, but I guess it would just apply to the beam of the normal form. I really hope that the N-Canon form will be good though, as I'm seeing some likeness from the N-Canon Atomos, which the normal form will be better than its N-Canon form. Probably, I'll be using the Synoid Gamaka version with this one, but it will provide with a galvanized setup would be insane. Also, the Angstrom will be receiving its N-Canon form in Echoes of Juviri update. The leak did not contain any information about the evolution of the weapon, but it seems like we will be very familiar with the perks that this N-Canon form will have. There's Swift Deliverance that increases projectile speed, Rapid Reinforcement that increase reload speed, Hitman's Horde for the increase ammo capacity. In its Evolution 4, it got the Critical Parallel, Survivor's Edge, and Fatal Affliction, which are also the basic upgrades we often see on the N-Canon weapons farmable in the Juviri Steel Path circuit. The Prisma Angstrom will be the best option for this N-Canon Genesis, and I'm really curious about the N-Canon form of this weapon. My best guess would be something like the Letum that transforms this AoE sidearm into a temporary auto rifle. There's also a possibility of a beam sidearm as the N-Canon form, but my guy suggests that it will be an auto rifle with a bit of AoE just like the Letum. Moving on, we got the N-Canon Gorgon. I was very surprised to see this on the list of upcoming N-Canon weapons in Echoes of Juviri, because for a very long time, I thought that Digital Extremes will be making more Kuva weapons and this Grineer light machine gun will be part of another wave of Kuva weapons. Now I'm not sure if Digital Extremes will be doing more Kuva weapons in the future, but I guess this would be better, since you get an increase in stats plus you get also another gimmick for the gun, while keeping the normal variant. for the Unku Gorgon. It will turn this weapon into a chargeable exploding projectile like the starter. I'm not sure this will turn out good, but it depends on how much crit increase and if there is an innate element that is universally good and not named radiation or blast. In addition to this, I just hope that the Unku form has enough charges to make it fun to use, and not just deplete within a couple of shots. To be honest with you, I don't expect anything great about the Gorgon Unku, but who knows, maybe Digital Extremes will surprise us. Anyway, I will be buying all with platinum, so eventually, I can show you how it works as fast as possible. Probably, I will be using the Unku Genesis for this gun on its Prisma version. And lastly, I pick this to be the best, the Boar Unku, which will turn my Boar Prime into a chaining heat laser comparable to Kuvanuka. Now this is nothing new since we already seen a beam shotgun with the Phantasma, but this is kind of different since it works like Kuvanuka. Aside from the fact that the Unku form of Boar Prime will be interesting, the best mods for both Unku and normal form would work just fine, and eventually, you will be able to min-max your build without worrying that either normal or evolve form will not benefit from the mods. Assuming that nothing will change, the Unku Boar Prime will be solid for a galvanized setup with lots of crits and multi-shot. The best part about this is that multi-shot will work on both normal and Unku form, since it will boost the pellet count in the normal form, while it will do more damage tick on its beam variant. I'm really excited about this Unku Boar Prime, and I'm hoping that Digital Extremes won't mess this up, as I already shine my Boar Prime and polish my Riven mod for this weapon. Now, based on what you saw on this video, what are your favorite Unku weapons coming in the Echoes of Duviri update? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.